Hey guys, so today's video is a little different. I'm just sitting here in the park reading this book that I just bought. Taking people with you. Basically a book on putting people all together in your business. Essentially, being an entrepreneur is being a person that brings groups of people with different talents together to build a business that will be profitable and also serve the customer base. But that's not what we'll be talking here to them. I'm just reading this book in the park, and I'm actually really inspired to just grab my camera and I record a really short video on my thoughts on capitalism. Why do I like capitalism? Why do I think capitalism is the best? Why do you think capitalism is the best economical system anyone can have? Sorry about the cars. I don't have the best equipment set up here. This is just a really spontaneous video, and I really want to share my thoughts. So actually, not long ago, hundreds of people went on Wall Street to protest about how the 1% has like 80% of the wealth or something like that. And I feel like that is really a stupid move for the people to go on Wall Street to protest capitalism, because capitalism is the only way for people that are born into unfortunate situations to actually climb up the social ladder, climb up the wealth pyramid from debt to actually financial freedom and beyond. So when you actually think about it, giving the rich people more money is actually in some ways beneficial for the whole economy. Now let me explain what I mean. By giving the rich more money, you are giving them more power and ability to create jobs, to create business opportunities, to create a growing economy for the entire macro economy, right? So let's say let's say you give a founder of a big chain restaurant more power and less tax reforms, so that he will be able to bring a lot of the manufacturing jobs from outside of the country back into the United States. So let's say you're manufacturing sweatpants. You can manufacture sweatpants at India for let's say the minimum wage of 50 cents a day. 50 cents a day. And then if you cut the tax, actually encourage businesses to move back into the States by giving the CEOs more money, more power, that is actually really good for the economy, benefits the economy as a whole, right? So actually, if you look at the statistics right now, our economy isn't actually capitalistic. Actually, not our economy. I live in Taiwan right now, but a lot of you guys, actually my target audience is in the States. I am American, so actually I'm just living in Taiwan for now. I'll be going back to the States soon. But what I'm trying to say here is capitalism is the best economical system. And for like, if you look at the mega rich, if you look at some of the richest people in a capitalistic society, they are actually work hard. They actually work really hard. If you look at our current president now, Donald Trump, at one point in the early 90s, he was $800 million in debt, in personal debt, for one of the failures of his businesses. He created Trump University, and it failed tremendously. And he, as a direct result, he was $819 million in debt. If you look at that kind of risk, actually we cannot blame the mega rich for having 80% of our wealth. I mean, of you guys' wealth. It's because they are rich, they take the chances, they work really hard, so they deserve to have the money, they deserve to get the fame, the power, the glory they deserve. This is sort of links back to the American dream. Well, anybody could actually achieve anything they want as long as they're able to work hard enough and work long enough hours. Some of the people say that the government is unfair and it's biased towards the mega rich. If you look at some of the corporations CEOs, they get taxed 57% of their income. So they only get to keep less than half of their income. And if you look at the normal people that work at minimum wage, their tax is around 14 to 17%, right? So the government is already doing basically everything they can to tax the mega rich. But I feel like why a modern capitalism is failing is because the government is putting too many rules and regulations on an economy that's supposed to be free. If you look back to the 70s, the inflation rate compared to the amounts of return the banks give to regular account owners is 11%. 11% bank returns compares to the inflation was really low back then. Right now, inflation is around 3.2%. That's absolutely insane. Imagine this. Now you have $100, and next year your money is only worth $97. $3. I mean, that is why I encourage people to go out and actually buy assets that will provide with that'll give them money. Real estate is one of the best assets. Yeah, I mean, if you just have your money laying in your bank or laying in your pockets or laying under a mattress somewhere, you are losing money, and you're losing money fast. So what I am saying here is basically to if you get two things out of today's video, is capitalism is actually the best solution to modern poverty. It's just because the education system and the governmental reforms are preventing them from actually developing the mindset and developing the skills and taking the action needed to actually become mega wealthy like Trump. If you look at Trump, he in one of his interviews, he talked about going in downtown Manhattan, walking down the streets and actually seeing a homeless person and knowing that the homeless person was $800 million wealthier than he is. I mean, that is absolutely very inspiring. I mean, from $800 million in debt to now being one of the wealthiest, only what, 3 billion or something, and being the president of the United States of America, what excuses could you come up with? I mean, of course he had the experience, he had the balls, he had the guts to actually work, but his business failed, right? It's part of the American dream, and he worked hard, and he's not the president. I mean, looking at capitalism and looking at the other types of economies, I'll say there is none other economy that's as good and as beneficial to the people than capitalism. I think I'll make another in-depth video. This is a really spontaneous video. I've just been reading and really inspired to make a video. And yeah, this is really raw footage. I am not gonna edit a lot of things out of this. Obviously, I'm not wearing a suit. I'm just chillaxing here, and then there's this idea that capitalism is actually the best. Actually, capitalism is amazing for anyone, whether you're mega wealthy or $800 million in debt. The second thing I want you guys to take out of this video is that your money is losing value fast. You would rather want to go buy things right now than leave it in the bank account. I know many financial advisors will tell you guys to go save money for your retirement. Well, I'm telling you the opposite. Don't save money. That is not to say you don't want a mattress just in case emergencies come up. I would encourage around $2,000 to $5,000 of emergency money, and the other money you just put it in assets. Put in assets that will actually generate you money in the long run. So I'll make another video on why you should spend more money instead of saving it for retirement. If you guys are saving for retirement, using the 4% rule is actually the optimal way to go. But what I'm saying now is go and live the American dream, right? Like Trump did. He was $800 million in debt, and now he's the richest, one of the richest, and the president of America. So go perform the American dream through capitalism, through this amazing opportunity that you can, and stop saving money. This is Gabriel from Optimal Production. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like below. It really helps up the channel. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in official class next time. Bye bye.